Today's hearing at the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal will be a continuation from yesterday. The INEC Council was supposed to call witnesses, but they failed to show up, and one eventually showed up to testify when Atiku's case was called up, and he had an interesting cross-examination with Atiku's counsel. More on that in a moment. Now the judges are seated in the courtroom. Dati Baba Ahmed is representing Labour Party today. You can see the other legal representatives for the different parties on screen. After Honorable Justice Bello addressed the court, the INEC counsel is already on his feet. My lord, before the witness takes the stand, I have a couple of documents I want to tender. The LP lead counsel immediately stood up and told the court that he will hand over the mic to Ikweto SAN to conduct the proceeding. After taking the mic, he is already addressing the court. My lord, we have subpoenas on this that we want to tender for a seamless case today with this witness. What is this seamless case you talk about? You have closed your case. You want to reopen your case again? The presiding judge asked him with a surprising look on his face. No, my lord, we have subpoena and documents for this witness. At this point, the judges are looking at each other and wondering what's going on. Then the presiding judge speaks again. You have closed your case and you want to tender again? It's for this person. We want to have a seamless case with the witness. They are subpoenas, if my lord would allow. No, you cannot. You have closed your case, please. No problem, my lord. I just wanted us to have documents that show that we requested for what they are bringing out now. No, please. Your case is closed, the presiding judge insisted. Okay, what is happening here is that Labour Party subpoenaed INEC to bring the same document they are tendering today. But in their usual manner, they ignore them as if the document doesn't exist. But today, they are tendering the same set of documents. So that's why the LP counsel tried to squeeze it in, but the judge refused. After INEC tendered the documents, no objections came from the respondents. The LP counsel objected, saying, My lord, we do not object to all apart from 3 of the documents, the ones listed as 3, 4, and 7. The court admitted them in evidence anyway. Now the INEC witness is making his way to the witness box. The witness is the INEC Director of Information Technology. He also testified yesterday for INEC against PDP. Now let's hear the exchange between him and the INEC counsel. You are Dr. Lawrence Bayode? Yes. Where do you live? Abuja. You are a staff of INEC? Yes. What is your position and how long have you been working for INEC? I am Deputy Director of the ICT and I have been working for INEC for 24 years. Now is the turn of Tinubu's counsel to cross-examine the witness. The foundation and authenticity of INEC elections are written in forms EC8A and EC8B. Yes, responded the witness. Assuming IREV have blurred documents, they won't affect the physical results of Form EC8A, which are not blurred. Am I right? Yes. Can I explain further? No, let's go on. Tinubu's counsel shuts him off. The images of Form EC8A uploaded to IREV are not relevant for results collation. Am I right? Yes, you are right. After it was launched, you are right. Elections are practically concluded at the polling unit level when the presiding officer physically sort, count, record, and sign the forms, and also snapping and transmitting the forms EC8As with the beavers to the IREV. The witness wanted to continue, but Tinubu's counsel shut him off. No, listen, it's okay. Now is the turn of the APC counsel to cross-examine the witness, and he begins. It was the physical forms EC8As that your commission used in computing the results of the presidential election. Yes, my lord. The glitches experienced did not affect the collation of results. Yes, my lord. If what is downloaded from IREV is not clear, physical copies can also be obtained. Yes, my lord. You are also aware that ECOWAS was one of the accredited and recognized observers of the election. Yes, my lord. They also issued a report, even though we don't have it here. I've not seen the report, but I know they are an accredited observer. Now, look at this exhibit. Explain to my lords how you obtained it and its essence. The CloudTrail log is obtained from our account on AWS, and it shows the activity of the patches that were deployed on the e-transmission application on AWS to fix the glitches that were encountered on that day on our application. That will be all, my lord, the APC counsel bows out. Now the LP counsel is up to begin his cross-examination. I suggest to you that this e-transmission. The report also identifies the remediation to resolve the high-risk vulnerability identified in the report. Yes, I put it to you that AWS CloudTrail log will have these features: event time, event source, event name, AWS region, source IP address, identity access management. Do you agree? They are listed. You said for every election, the hard copy of forms EC8A are used for collation. Yes, the hard copy snapped and sent to IREV will not be different. Anything can happen during sending an image. Will it alter the content? It won't alter anything. He now moves closer to show the witness some documents certified by INEC. Look at this exhibit. What are the scores of APC on that document? This document is blurry. What are the scores? While the witness was still trying to make out the figures, the presiding judge asked him, "Does it have the scores for APC?" "It is blurry, my lord, but it doesn't affect the results." As the ICT director, you are aware that INEC materials published to the World Wide Web are stored in the Internet Archive, like the press release? Yes, they are stored, but not all. That will be all, my lord. The LP counsel bows out. The INEC counsel moves to re-examine the witness. You were referred to the exhibit. Explain the difference between functionality, vulnerability, and performance test. Functionality test is to test if the system is doing what it's designed to do. The performance test is to test how the system will behave under heavy users. And the vulnerability test is the testing on the back end to ensure that the system is secure. After the response, the INEC counsel informed the courts that they have no more witnesses to call and therefore closing their defense against Labour Party. Also, Tinubu's counsel informed the court that they are ready to open their defense tomorrow. The courts later adjourned till tomorrow for continuation of proceedings. It's important to note that this same witness was cross-examined by Atiku's counsel yesterday. He was asked to read the final report of the European Union Election Observer Mission. Everyone needs to read that report. Already the APC and the government are saying that the report is threatening our democracy. This leaves one to wonder what rigging, falsifying figures, threatening and actually preventing fellow citizens from voting, which the EU observers witnessed by themselves. It is the foreigners that are talking this time, not fellow Nigerians. These and other things that they did during the election are the real threat to Nigeria's democracy, not EU observers report or any report for that matter. EU donated billions of naira to INEC for the conduct of the presidential election, and they have submitted a report that not only indicted INEC,